Okay, so in this video, we're taking a look at the AiCoco AI Web Streamcam. I've been using this webcam for the past couple of weeks. Got my thoughts and impressions on this webcam that I want to share with you. First off, I will say this is a gorgeous webcam. I mean, this is, as far as build and the look and design of this is probably one of the best looking webcams I've ever seen. I mean, I may not even use it. I just want to like sitting on my desk or my bookshelf or on top of my, you get the idea. The design of this webcam is pretty good. It offers two omnidirectional microphones with some noise cancellation. So we'll get into some microphone tests later on, as well as offers vertical and horizontal videos. So if you want to record this webcam for TikTok videos or Instagram videos, it'll automatically put it in a vertical perspective, so you're not really doing too much editing in post to kind of get that aspect ratio. On top of that, you've got like a little tripod mount here, so you can set up and use it. And as you can see, as it's spinning around, it does object tracking as well of your subject, which is you and me. It'll follow you around as you're moving around within the frame. It also does digital zoom in and zoom out with hand gestures as well. A lot of things to talk about this microphone, a lot of things to talk about this webcam, also a lot of things to say about it as well. As far as accessories go, not only do you get the webcam, but you get a little privacy cover as well, and of course a USB-A to USB-C power cord and data cable as well. And let's take a closer look of the webcam. See how you got I think your 1/4 inch tread, whatever, to put on tripods. You got some rubber grips on the bottom as well, so it doesn't slide all over the place. Kind of has that. Also got another rubber grip right here. That's for the actual, when you're mounting it on your monitor, it'll stay secure from there. And of course, here's a closer look at the microphones that you have on the side, on the top, and the bottom. Two microphones and another microphone for noise cancellation. And of course, the privacy cover for, boop, there you are, and there you aren't, so no one can see what you're doing. And of course, like I was saying before, the vertical mode, you can just go and swip it, turn it clockwise, and that'll take it to vertical mode, and then go back to horizontal mode. All right, let's see what this webcam looks like and sounds like, because I do have thoughts when it comes to that. So let's go ahead. My software of choice is OBS, because I can record my webcam and also control some functions of the webcam as well. Now I'm saying control because this webcam does offer plug and play with no software needed as well. It's supposed to do everything automatically. Well, yes, it does that. I wish it didn't, because I'll tell you right now, I did wish they opened up the software for this so you can have more control of your webcam. You'll see why when we move forward in this video review. So let's go ahead and let's mount it. All right, so here's it. Okay, and here's our first look of the AiCoco streaming webcam. And off the bat, you can see it's got it's not an amazing picture. It's an okay picture. With that being said, I'm not gonna poo-poo on the webcam too hard, because it's really not the fault of the webcam. I'm gonna say right now, it's the fault of the software that's built inside. It just doesn't give you enough manual control to dial the settings in like you would actually want, and you'll see why later. As you can see right now, I'm using some studio lights, and for some reason, like anything, it doesn't do, like any webcam, it doesn't do well with too much light. Now, you would think the automatic software would come in and kind of bring it down, but for some reason it's not. I think for some reason, and this is just a guess, I think it tries to handle low light so well that it kind of makes that the priority, and everything else is just like, well, let's just blow everything out because we want to focus on low light performance. Because with that being said, it does pretty well in low light, but when it comes to a regular light situation, it kind of struggles. So as we go about this video, I will turn some things off and kind of show you the performance of a low light. But let's get more into the features of this webcam, mainly of the tracking feature as well. So first, let's start off with the gestures. We'll start off with if we throw up an L sign. First, I want to say, look at the wide angle that you have from this webcam. Nice wide angle. More webcams are moving towards a wide default base, and then you can just zoom in as you go to kind of frame the picture properly. But in order to zoom in, we'll throw up an L sign, our gesture base, and there you go. It'll go into one. Nice zoom. Do it again. Come on now, here we go. There we go, and zoom again. And then we'll repeat the process. Oops, get a frame. and it'll bring it out. Now, to start tracking, let me bring that down. To start tracking, we'll bring up a OK sign. And you can see it kind of shifts, and now you notice how it's in tracking mode as it'll follow me from there on out. If I want to stop the tracking, I can just put up my hand, and it goes from green to white, and there you go. Now, I do want to say this. This is the 1080p version of the AiCoco webcam. AiCoco, they have a 2K version that has a really good looking image, and this tracking is a lot smoother. When my test when using this webcam, the tracking is a little more, it's a bit jumpy. You know, it kind of like abruptly goes. You know, and I'm okay with that. It's doing its job. Let's go back to still. You know, I'm okay with that, but it's very much this is the same thing, just a little bit lesser. You know, you have your 2K and now you have your 1080p, and there's some concessions that you can see that are being made. You know, with the movement of the camera and also the resolution as well. I gotta say again, but this is a really sexy looking webcam. All right, so as far as that, let's test the vertical and horizontal when it comes to this. So again, all you have to do is just switch this clockwise, and you'll see our image go from horizontal to vertically immediately, and you see how that looks. And instead of doing some additional post within you know, fiddling and post, it's all right here for you to do, you know, and check out. Especially if you're doing TikTok videos, boop, it's already there. The camera already sets the framing for you. We'll just go back. We'll switch it back to horizontal. It'll flip over, and there you go. Now let's test the microphone coming from this webcam. This is what the microphone sounds like on the AiCoco AI streaming webcam. Again, with its noise cancellation and dual omnidirectional microphones. What do you think it sounds like? I think it sounds like a normal webcam, you know, still serviceable. Of course, you probably want to use your own microphone, obviously, but if you ever need to, this is what the quality of the microphone sounds like. All right, it's kind of switching back and forth. It's really weird because it's not on green, it's on white. So let's try that again. Let's see what's going on. You know, okay, let's go back to. Okay, that's really weird. Again, it's kind of going back and forth. This camera does have some quirks every now and then. It just what are you trying to do? Let's keep it still. All right, there we go. Look at that. It's supposed to be still, but it's still shifting back and forth, which is just really, I don't get it. Okay, so let's get to the low light mode. Again, I'm gonna start turning some lights off so you can see how it starts performing. So here we go. Let's turn this light off. All right, you can see how it does better in low light, but again, it handles those highlights not so well. Let's turn off the main light, and there we go. And you can see this is the low light. Okay, I really wish you would stop shifting around. No, I don't want to. Let's do that. Okay, I really wish you would stop. Yeah, you can see how the low light is working right now, which is actually pretty good. It does pretty good in low light. There's no light here except the light coming from my monitors, and as you can see right here, and then some kind of ambient light I get on. So I have going on in the background, but you can see as far as low light, it does a fantastic job. Now, like I said before, it doesn't do too well with studio light, so let's see what it looks like with the main room light. You want to find me again? There you go. And this is what it looks like with a main room light. Again, you know, it's okay. The picture's okay. And as you can see, like the colors, they're just kind of like meh, you know? And I was talking about the software earlier. Let's go to the properties of this this camera. So I'm in OBS right now. I'm gonna go to configure video. And as you can see right here, everything is just kind of blocked off. I really can't do much. The only thing that I've seen that I'm able to manipulate is the actual saturation. So if I go here, I can bring it up from, yeah, you can go all the way to 18. I find it looks better like somewhere around 11 and 12. You know, add a little more color to the picture. And there you go. So yeah, but let me go back to it. But as far as control of anything else, I don't. You know, I wish I had control of the exposure. I don't. I have no control over the exposure. I felt like if I did, this would take this this camera to the top, but it doesn't. The zoom is right there, but I mean, yeah, okay, I've got the gesture control for that. But everything else here, it does nothing. White balance, nothing. I can move the brightness, but it really doesn't do anything. It just kind of like, it pretends like it's going to do something, but it's not. And yeah, you know, I got to emphasize, I just really wish they had something, some software, or they open up the software for this webcam. You know, I'm pretty sure as the video is going on, you're like, hey, you know, it's not a bad looking webcam. It's a pretty decent webcam. But yeah, I feel like it's the webcam itself is not being hindered. The software is hindering the webcam. Let's turn the lights on so I can give you my final thoughts on this. Here we go. All right, so final thoughts time. Okay, so the AiCoco AI webcam, number one, I think it's a fantastic looking webcam. The design, the structure, the build. I mean, it just screams top notch all the way. I would just have this as a trinket, you know, somewhere within my office. It just looking like a really cool webcam. The microphones and the noise cancellation are decent. They're not amazing. It's typical webcam kind of sounding microphone. And also the vertical, going from vertical to horizontal for TikTok style videos or regular videos, that's a plus as well. A lot of webcams are moving in that direction, giving you that versatility. And of course the tracking, while it does great as far as tracking, there is a bit of a kind of like a twitch happening throughout it. It seems like the software could use some improvement, so hopefully they'll address that within a firmware update down the road. I don't know, but again, this webcam has a lot of potential. I think there's some things in the software that are keeping it limited from really being really good or a game changer. And yeah, and of course, yeah, the software as well. That's all I got to say about the AiCoco AI webcam. You know, this webcam has a lot of potential, but you know, it's all on the software side, and that's about it. All right, guys, I really hope this video helped you out as far as answering any questions, as far as if this webcam meets your needs. Take care. As always, I'll leave links in the description down below so you can pick up your own AiCoco webcam. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any other future videos. Hit that like button if you like what's going on here, and also ding that notification. Well, you can be notified for future videos. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.